Good morning everybody, who's ready for a kick-ass day? It is like 4 in the morning. Okay, it's 4:37. I am on my way to Melbourne for a conference where we debate policy and stuff. Sorry, that was an alarm. So that's gonna be fun. So I thought I would bring you along and we could vlog the experience. I'm running out of battery. Let me grab a charger. Shit, that's a good question. Where would the charger be? No, I do know where it is. So yes, vlog. And I'm excited for this, kind of. I don't know, you know. Anyways, that was all. Obviously the next day. I've washed my hair, I have gotten changed. You can't really tell I'm wearing my black dress. I didn't vlog anything yesterday because I got here and it was miserable and kind of reminded me a lot of school camp, which I was never very good at. And so I came in here and I went to sleep and I didn't get into my pajamas. I just slept from about 4 PM till about 7 AM this morning, I think. Let me check. What time is it? 7:49. So I think I woke up at 6:40. And then I realized that I needed some water to take my medication with. So I went down to the vending machine and I got some water, and now I've come back and I don't really know what to do. There's no internet here. There's no internet, so I can't upload and I can't stream. And I'm gonna wait out today and I'm gonna see if I can go home because I really hate it. Also, I feel like that was just the worst angle of all time. It's pretty though, so we're gonna go and adventure. I need to be quiet because there's literally no soundproofing in this place and I can hear everything that people do outside of my room. So I assume that they can see or hear everything that I can do inside of my room. But yeah, let's go film some pretty shit. There's honestly so much cool shit here. There's like a pond, obviously it's Warren Ponds, and the butterflies keep hiding from me so I can't get footage of them. But there's rabbits! Wait, butterflies! I don't know if I got that. They just move so quickly because it's mating season, I think. Anyway, or birthing season, like cocooning, I don't know. I'm really tired. I'm going to go back to my little cabin, so to speak. I'm gonna get my wallet I'm gonna leave you guys there. Oh, and I'll probably bring you. I'm gonna get my wallet and I'm gonna go to the cafe, buy myself some food, because I know that food is provided, but I don't know where. So until I find people, look, hang on. Ah! Can you guys see the butterflies? Got them. It's like a whole bunch of them here. There's magpies too. Although I thought magpies would eat the butterflies. That's how you get them. How cool is that? Yeah, getting my wallet, going back, going to the cafe, and then hopefully I'll be able to follow everyone to the place that provides the food for lunch, and then I'll know where it is, and then depending on how I feel, I don't know if I want to stay. We'll see. Okay, so I just had the most awkward, hang on, let me close my door. I just had the most awkward conversation with someone and I can't remember even who they are, because honestly, I don't recognize them. That might just be a me thing, I don't know, but they came up and like, hey Kate, and I was like, hey, and they're like, how are you enjoying the conference? And she said, how are you finding the conference? And I was like, pretty boring. And she goes, oh, what did you think about the debate? And I was like, which one? And she goes, well, the one about insert specific policy. And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, well, what are your thoughts on it? And like, what do you think? You know, what are your thoughts on it? And I was like, I don't have any. She's like, why did you come? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I really just don't know. I don't know why I came. The entire fucking thing is just debates. I mean, debates. It's just heckling and shouting and getting fucking very little done. Just like yelling. Like, not even, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's a headache. I don't know why I'm here. And I kind of ate some of the salad and then I gave my donut away and ran away because I think I was rude to someone that I know, because they asked if I wanted to sit with them and I was like, well, no, I'm alright. I don't know. Social interactions are hard, especially when you're like out of your like comfort zone and not where you know where you are. I think I might just let them know and then go, because I can't even say that it's not what I thought it would be, because I didn't know what it was. I really didn't know what the national conference was. And like the national secretary tried to explain it to me and they're like, oh, it's just talking about policy. And I was like, okay. But I still didn't really know what to expect. So I didn't have any expectations. It's not that NUS NatCon didn't meet my expectations. It's the fact that I didn't know what I was getting into, and I didn't really consider my mental health and my mental stability, I guess, when I came in, because I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what accommodation would be like. I didn't know what travel would be like. I didn't know how factional it would be in its nature. I didn't realize that everyone else would know someone else or like have a place in some kind of ecosystem here. And I didn't realize that I didn't have a place in the ecosystem, because like I said, there's a few people here that I know in varying degrees and to varying extents, and I guess I assumed that they would be kind of there for me. And I did have one of my friends, and I don't know if I can use that term because I don't even know what it means, but I did have one of my friends come up to me and be like, hey, do you want to sit with us? And I was like, not really, because I don't want to be there. I don't want to be seen there. I don't want to be subjected to conversations where I don't know how to reply because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, because I'm not paying attention, because it's not what I want. I haven't even looked at the fucking proposed policies that we're debating right now. Like, I don't know. I also had a conversation with someone that I know from uni who was my campaign manager, who asked what I did last night, and I was like, I was asleep. Just like, he goes, what did you guys get up to? And I was like, I was asleep. Like, I didn't get up to anything, because I don't know if I mentioned it in the vlog, but like when I got back all of the travel, I just went to sleep, and I kind of feel like doing that now. Funny enough. But one of my Melbourne friends is apparently going to pick me up at 6. It's 1:30, so conference resumes at 3, and concludes at 5, I believe. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm voting on. I'm not voting on anything because I don't know what they're talking about. Something about the military came up, and constant references to politicians and constant debates about the left, and neoliberalism comes up as often as fucking people take breaths. Like, honestly, if a speaker goes up and doesn't talk about neoliberalism or says proud member of unity or mentions cuts and attacks, like, none of those words have any meaning anymore. They get used so flippantly and so consistently, and like name drops of Sam Dastiaris, I don't know, saying that the Labour left and the Labour, like, I just don't care. Just like, I don't think I took into consideration my mental health when I came here. So I am probably going to leave tomorrow, but I need to talk to the organisers to organise that. Not for them to organise that, for them to organise the back end, like the paperwork, so that I can leave. Because I nearly got locked in the toilet just then, and that scared me, because I turned the light off because I was just like opening the door and leaving. But I turned the light off and then I couldn't leave, and I was like, fuck. So I turned the light back on, and I wasn't locked, but it wouldn't budge. So there's that. It's boring. It's sitting in a fucking room listening to people talk about bullshit for hours, and I would rather just not be here. So anyway, that's my story. Sure you guys would have seen the chanting that has happened multiple times on conference floor. It's just it's because of the way that everyone is behaving themselves here. I'm so close to being like, look, my university wants nothing to do with this, because I want nothing to do with this. I don't understand it. So instead of sitting on my own with people, I'm sitting on my own here, where there's no internet, and I'm just talking to fill the time, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna stop that, and you guys will see me later, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so update. I am heading back to the conference floor, and then after that I'm gonna pack and leave, because I don't need to be here. So I'm gonna go see Joseph Scrivens, you guys might know, and from there fly back tomorrow morning. So there's that, because I really could not be bothered putting up with bullshit and listening to people yell and argue and, like, I don't know, just way too stuck up. While it lasted. I'm back at the airport. I'm on my way home. I bought my ticket. I went and saw the the Justice League with Scrivens. Obviously I have no idea about those movies, so it kind of went over my head. Thor was better because it was kind of like fun to watch, because like there was like an 80s theme. I digress. Now I'm at the airport. We board in half an hour. I thought I was going to be late because the Sky Bus was meant to be like 40 to 45 minutes when normally it's 20 to 25. So I was freaking out. I was like, oh shit, checking in on my phone, like freaking out. But I got here, I'm fine, it's okay. I ran into a friend from Brisbane, that was cool. And now I am about to take my medication. Yeah. And board the plane, and it'll be good.